Welcome, YouTube. Welcome to All Level Yoga. My name is Beth. I'm grateful that you joined in. Let's start in mountain pose at the top of our mat. Our feet about hip distance apart, right underneath our large hip bones. Inhale. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Let's draw our hands to the heart. Nice smooth exhale. Arms alongside the body, palms face out. Let's check in and just notice, without judging, how the body and the mind feels today. Bringing our awareness to our intention this week. Checking into feeling, mind and body, often. Feel the shoulder blades soften down the back. Hands are active. Let's root into all four corners of the feet. Lift and spread the toes. Notice how that makes you feel. Inhale, extend the mountain. Core is strong. Draw the belly button up and in. Soften the shoulders. Exhale, hands to the heart center. All level yoga. Let's start in our first chair. Hands to the thighs. This is our gentler chair. Core is strong. Inhale. Extend the mountain. Soften the shoulders. Exhale. Hands to the heart center. Slide them down the thighs. So we're just going to take a flow here. Warm up the body. Inhale. Stretch towards the blue skies above. Exhale. Sit back. All levels. If we want a little bit more today, inhale. Exhale, flow with the hands up the heart. And root through the feet. Core is strong. Inhale. If we still want more, we might circle sweep the arms around. Extend the arms out in front. Soften the shoulders from wherever we are. Inhale. You might open up cactus arms. Exhale. Exhale, find your chair. What feels best in your body today? Let go of pride. Let go of judgment. Just flow by feeling. Breathe in so deep through the nose. Take a pause and listen for your exhale. Lips are sealed. Close down the back of the throat. Two more flows, take your time. Final flow. Let's hold on to your chair. Hands to the thighs, hands to the heart. Extend the arms, soften the shoulders, breathe, check in, right? So by keeping our arms at the height of our shoulders, we protect that low back. We take a load out of the low back, right? Root to the feet, core is strong. Start to feel the feels now, right? Breathing, feeling. Burning and shaking in our muscles, yes, that's a good thing. It means we're changing the body, we're burning fat for energy. We're strengthening the muscles, we're strengthening the mind. Breathe deeper. Pain in our joints. That's something going wrong, right? So we make an adjustment to the posture, breathe. Or we rest in mountain pose where we started. How you doing, YouTube? 3 more rounds of whisper breath. And we can sit back deeper. Maybe not. 1 more round. Inhale, extend. Side body stretch, right arm stays lifted. Exhale, peel away. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left arm stays lifted. Inhale, extend. Deep bend to the knees, hinge from the hips. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to shins or thighs. Lots of strength in the core. Exhale, forward fold. Deep bend to the knees, hands flat to the earth. Let's step it back to our first down dog. Spread those hands wide. Let's warm up here. Shoulders, wrists, inhale. Find a plank pose. Soften to your knees. Spread those hands wide. Soften the shoulders. Really engage the glutes, the thighs, the core. And then let's find our toes. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank pose. If we want a little bit more, we can stay on our toes. Exhale, down dog. So we're flowing with your breath. Down dog, keep the spine long, lift the tailbone to the sky. Maybe shake the neck out. When we're ready to inhale, find your plank. Nice pause when we're ready to exhale, down dog. Feel your feels anytime you need a break today, right? If we're near the earth, child's pose. Maybe cat-cow. If we're standing, we can rest in mountain. Right, remember that. 2 more flows. Next round of breath. Let's find our plank pose. Spread those hands wide. Push hard into the fingerprints and knuckles. If we want more all-level yoga, we'll lift 1 set of toes off the earth at a time, keeping the spine long. Breathing, feeling, thighs engaged. Relaxing the face, softening the shoulders. 2 more rounds of breath. Child's pose, knees wide. Exhale, forehead to the earth. Start to lengthen the breath and then notice how you feel here. Any movement that feels right in the body. Next round of breath. When we're ready, let's move our way to tabletop. Stack the joints. Core is strong. Tuck the toes. Exhale. Down dog. Let's shake out the head, the neck. Core is strong. Let's lift our tailbone tall towards the blue skies above or the ceiling. If we want more all-level yoga, let's lift our left, or our right leg, I should say, into 3-legged dog. Keep the right leg long, hips square. So we're not gonna go super high in our first lift. It's about length here. So imagine we're kicking away that back wall or imaginary wall or fence. Breathe deep. Notice the strength happening in our upper back, our core. Soften the shoulders and then notice the deeper stretch happening down the left side of the leg. 2 more rounds of breath. One more round of breath. From down dog, we're going to take the right leg and sweep it forward into our first runner's lunge. Welcome. If we desire a gentler practice, we can soften that back knee into the earth. Right, kneeling lunge, breathe, feel, listen to the body. Core is strong, breath is smooth. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Let's just take a couple more rounds of breath here. Feeling that left thigh strengthen, right thigh strengthen. Nice release to the left hip flexor. Lots of strength in the core. And then check in. How do you feel here? One more round of breath. Yeah, we're gonna start to rotate our runner's lunge or kneeling lunge. So the left hand's gonna stay grounded. Left hand is right underneath the left shoulder. Inhale, right hand to the low back. Notice we're gonna start to stack our shoulders. And then if we want more, we can lift that right hand tall. Eyes can be up. We can look forward or we can look down. So feel the feels, check into your neck. What feels best, right? Neutral neck, breathe. 4 more rounds of whisper rock. So we're smoothing out our breath, a nice full breath in. A little pause, notice how that makes you feel. Long exhale. Strengthening and stretching our obliques here. Yeah, 3 more rounds of breath. When we're ready, let's unwind. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet, deep bend in the knees. Shake out the head, the neck. Hands are active. Lift the tailbone tall. Core is strong. All level. If we want more, left leg, lift it. Long, right? So we're looking for length over height. Hips are square. It's like we're pushing the back fence or back wall away. Breathe. Check in for the quality of your breath, right? Listen for it and then feel your breath. Deepen the breath. Start to feel which muscles are trembling, which muscles are shaking. Acknowledge that. Breathe deeper. Two more rounds. Core is strong from down dog or three-legged. We're going to bring that left leg through. Runner's lunge, structure of the pose, knee over ankle, right? If we want less, we can drop that right knee to the earth, turn this into a kneeling lunge. Breathe. 5 rounds of breath. Core is strong. Let's avoid dumping into our hips. Active core protects this hip flexor, protects the overstretch. Breathe. Really activate both sets of thighs. Core. Check back into our intention this week. What do you feel here? What's trembling? What's shaking? Acknowledge that. 1 more round of breath. Remember, you can rest when you need. Rotating our runner's lunge or kneeling lunge. So the right hand's going to stay right below the right shoulder. Inhale. Lengthen to the spine. Left hand comes to the low back first. Check. We avoid any rounding in the low back. Lots of strength in the thighs. Breathe. If we want more, we can lift that top hand. Check the neck. Neutral neck. Eyes can be down, straight ahead, or up. Keep the neck in line with spine. Breathe deeper, thighs. Feel. Can you feel your breath, right? Can you hear your breath? 3 more rounds. One more round. When we're ready, unwind. And come back to your rest. Child's pose. Cat, cow, down dog, you choose. Breathe. And wherever you choose your rest, I want you to check back in to feel. What do you feel here? If we we chose to rest in down dog, we might send our hips side to side. In the next round of breath, we're all going to meet in downward facing dog. So from child's pose, we find tabletop, tabletop. We exhale into down dog. From down dog, we're going to lift to our hands and gently hop or step to the top of the mat. Deep bend to our knees. We can walk up our thighs or reverse our swan. Inhale. Reverse our swan, I should say. Exhale. Cactus arms. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Start to open up our chest, our shoulders, standing back bend. Flats of the hands to the low back. Activate through the feet. Core is strong. Breathe deep. Expand the breath. If we want more, I'll level fists to the low back. Soften the shoulder blades. Feel the elbows. Activate toward each other, insides of the elbows. Deepest breath of the practice. How does that make you feel? Round of breath. Let's come back to neutral spine. Inhale. Exhale. Uttanasana, forward fold. Deep bend to the knees. Hinge from the hips. Halfway lift. Inhale. Soften the shoulders. Exhale. Forward fold. Step it back. Plank pose. Knees or toes. Breathe. Soften the shoulders if we want more. Hover the toes the earth. Keep the spine long. Core is active and our thighs are active. Glutes are active. Thighs are active. Breathe deeper. So notice if there's tension in those wrists and we spread our hands super wide, push hard into the fingerprints and knuckles, and that doesn't resolve the pain, find the forearms. Yeah, forearm plank. Breathe, feel, listen to your body. 2 more flows. When you're ready, exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank pose. Plank pose, we're gonna shift forward from knees or toes. Come all the way forward, exhale. Chaturanga, arms tight to the body. Inhale. So we can take a baby back bend, lift our hands away from the earth, or up dog. We're off our thighs. Yes, exhale, down dog. Look to the hands, gently hop or step. Walk up the legs or reverse the swan. Inhale. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale. Side body stretch. Right arm stays lifted. Left arm peels away. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Big step. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long spine, strong core. Exhale, forward fold. Hop or step back to your plank, knees or toes. Breathe, exhale. Down dog, all level. If we want more, lift that right leg. 3-legged dog, maybe a little bit taller this time. Inhale, find your plank. Might be tripod, might not. Shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Off the thighs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Core is strong. Lift that tail higher. All level. Left leg, maybe lift it. 3-legged dog. Stretch it a little bit taller this time. Inhale, find your plank. Maybe tripod, maybe not. Shift forward, protect the shoulders. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ooh, notice how we're feeling. Heart's beating. Look to the hands. Gently hop or step. Top of the mat. Deep bend to the knees. Reverse your swan. Inhale. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale. Extend the mountain. Side body stretch. Right arm stays tall. Peel away. Inhale. Extend the mountain. Soften the shoulders. Exhale. Left arm stays tall. Inhale. Extend. Exhale. Hands to the heart. Forward fold. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Forward fold. Hopper step back. Find your plank. Breathe. Soften the shoulders. Exhale, down dog. Half series flow. If we want more, lift the right leg. Stretch it taller this time. Inhale, find your plank. Shift forward, protect the shoulders. Chaturanga. Arms tight to the body. Inhale, up dog. Exhale. Left turn, left leg, three-legged if we're lifting. Little bit taller this time. Inhale, find your plank. Shift forward, avoid dumping into those low back. Allow those hips to drop, right? Keep the back flat. Inhale. Up dog. Exhale. Down dog. Look to the hands, gently hopper step top to the top of the mat. Reverse the swan. Exhale. Cactus arms. Beautiful. Inhale. Hands to the heart. Chest expansion, all level. Let's start with our hands behind the body, palms face each other. Breathe. Draw the arms a little bit closer. Check in, feet right underneath our hip bones. Maybe we bind the thumbs. Breathe. Feel your feels. Notice, right? If this is too much, break from binding the thumbs. Lift the hands away from the low back. Maybe we take a complete bind, right? So only if our palms kiss. Notice if the wrists are broken here, right? If they're broken, let go of that. Hands, thumbs, breathe. If we're in the bind, palms kiss. Now, let's shake out our head. Gently release the neck. Nice. Expanded breath. Deepest breath of our practice. Notice what you feel here. Breathe. Now, we can stay here, gently prompting those arms to lift away from the low back. Or we can take this bind with our forward fold. Deep bend to the knees. Hinge from the hips. Now, our tummy and our thighs connect here. This protects the low back. Ooh, deep stretch, chest, shoulders, low back, hamstrings. Let's prompt our exhale to lengthen just a bit. Reminder, all level yoga, if we're not comfortable with the head below our heart, break from the bind. Meet and halfway lift, hands to thighs or shins. Two more rounds. When we're ready, break from the bind. Inhale, let's meet halfway lift. So we're gonna hold on to halfway lift now, right? Shins or thighs, legs are straight. We have this micro bend in our knees. Soften the shoulders, really bring strength to the core. Feel the feels here, lengthen from the tailbone all the way out the crown of the head. If we want more, we can bring the arms alongside the body, palms face the ground. Notice again the opening to the chest, the shoulders. Now shift a little bit of weight into the balls of the feet, right? Stay grounded in the feet, stay soft in the toes, but just make a minor adjustment. Notice what you might feel, low back or hamstrings. Breathe deeper. That's it, I'll level yoga. 2 more rounds of whisper breath. Notice what you feel in the body, right? This is a great place where we get strong in our knees, our thighs, our core, as we release the low back, hamstrings, chest, shoulders. 1 more round. Let's meet our hands to our thighs, deep bend to the knees. Inhale, extend the mountain. Soften the shoulders, exhale. Take a pause. Our hands to the heart. A moment of check-in. How do you feel here? Now change up the breath. Any pattern that feels good. Mountain pose, stay here in mountain pose. Breathing, feeling, listening to your body. Inhale, extend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands flat to the earth. Hop or step back. Plank pose, breathe. Feel. Knees, toes, or tripod plank. Check in, feel your feels burning and shaking and the muscles trembling, heat in the muscles. Yes. Pain in the joints. Find your adjustment. Good job. Round of breath, exhale down, facing dog. Tailbone tall. We might take a rotated down dog only if our shoulders allow. So we might see how it feels to take the left hand off the earth. If there's load in the shoulder, come back to down dog, core strong. Exhale, hand towards the right. Shin, and then we'll come back downward facing dog. Inhale, find your plank. Exhale, down dog. Tailbone tall. Core strong. See how it feels to lift the left hand. So maybe we just take the weight out of the left hand, find the fingertips first. If there's any load in the shoulder, right hand, left shin, then we stay in traditional down dog, right? Come back, down dog. Inhale, find your plank. Breathe, feel. Exhale, down dog. So we'll alternate this rotation if the body allows. Left hand, right shin. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, find your plank. Exhale. Your right hand towards the left shin. Breathe. Feel. Full round of breath and down dog. Finding plank pose. So noticing this plank, if we're feeling the hips drop, it's time to find the knees. If we're feeling the hips pop, like they want to go back to down dog, it's time to find the knees. If we feel like we still need more, we can hover one set of toes off the earth. 3 more rounds of breath. When we're ready, final round. Let's find our tabletop. Stack the joints. Let's take our left hand, thread it through to the right. Core is strong, breathe. You might reach the right hand long, like we're going to child's. You might take the right hand to the low back. We might stack. So notice what feels best in your body today. Low back releasing, shoulders releasing. Start to lengthen our breath. And then wherever you feel the most tension inside your body, I want you to linger your long breath, your long exhale through that tension, allowing that tension to leave, gently break away. When we're ready, let's gently unwind. Let's find a tabletop, stack the joints, exhale, cat pose. Drop the chin to the chest, scoop the core strong. Inhale, rise, cow. Soften the shoulders down the back, lift the corners of the lips. Then come back. Neutral spine, core is strong. Let's take the right hand, weave it through the left. Breathe, feel. Shoulders, right? Same thing. Left hand can go long. Come a little back. We can wrap around a little back. You can stack tall. So just experiment here. What feels good, and then start to lengthen the exhale. 2 more rounds of whisper breath. When we're ready, core stay strong. Let's gently unwind. And let's check in, take in some water. Right, feels good here on the knees. Take a seat. How you doing, you two? Coming back to our mantra, right? Really feeling our feels. All right, let's continue to open up chest and shoulders. So let's find our knees, tuck our toes. If we need cushion for our knees, we can roll over our mat, right? Core is strong. Now we can stay here in this chest expansion that we practiced earlier, or you can see what it feels like to come in a little bit deeper, right? So a little back bend, fists, hands, right? Or we can see how it feels to come into camel. So listen to your body, no load in the low back, right? Inhale so deep. If we're coming back to our heels, we reach back as one unit. Deepest breath, now check the neck. We want to avoid that neck dropping all the way back, right? So we might need to tuck our chin just a bit. Breathe. Expanded breath. Notice what you feel when you take in your deepest breath of your life. Ooh, deep stretch, front of the body, right? All the way from our hip flexors up through our chest, out our shoulders. Nice stretch for the arches and our feet. That feels great, runners. 3 more rounds of breath. Smooth the breath here. Opening our heart to the idea of checking in constantly. Mind, body, how do we feel, right? Acknowledge when we feel grouchy, for sure. There's nothing wrong with that. It's how we know we need to make a change, right? Maybe we need more rest. Maybe we need more water. Check into your feelings. 2 more rounds. When we're ready to come out, we come out as one unit. Nice. Great job. Check back in, tabletop. Let's change things up. Let's send our hips to the side. And let's outstretch. Staff pose. Breathe, feel, activate the feet. counter pose. Forward fold. Exhale. Deep bend in the knees if we suffer from sciatica. Keep the spine long, core strong.